Hi folks, on today's Ask a Pro, we're going to talk about how to train in areas that might not be great for training. We're talking flats or urban environments. Ask a Pro this month is brought to you by my coach, Coach Fastcat, and his training app. If you're racing or you have goals or any target events, you know that a training plan is really like night and day versus just like trying to ride hard, trying to progress when you really don't know how to do it. Fastcat has a huge library of training plans that you can pull from for whatever you're working on. And then once you've tried a training plan, the next step in the past was always hire a coach, develop a personal plan with your personal goals, talk to them once a week, that whole thing, which is awesome, but it can get pricey. So the Fastcat app is a really awesome in-between option. So compare the personal coaching, which could be like $700 a month, to their $20 a month AI coaching plan. I've been working with Coach Frank Overton for over 10 years. He's a wealth of knowledge and more importantly had tons of data to train that AI. So you tell it your goals and how much time you have and it builds a training plan for you. And then if something comes up and you need to change your training plan around, no panic calls to the coach saying, oh, I got sick or I had to pick the kids up at school. You tell the AI what's going on and it makes that adjustment for you. They got a free 30-day trial. Take your training up to the next level. Now I came up racing in Florida, so I would do a 4-mile ride and literally we're talking, I would get 6 feet of climbing. How did I train for climbs living there? You've got to train for what you want to be good at. But I was able to be passable with this workout. I was just in Florida for a wedding and I revisited that workout, so I thought I'd share it here. First, find a long, uninterrupted section of road. When I lived in Gainesville, Florida, that was 441 right across the swamp. You can go for 20 or 30 minutes there with no cars or stoplights. Next, ideally make sure you're going into the wind. What a climb does is it gives you that extra resistance. The wind sort of simulates that. Block it down to your hardest gear, or at least much harder than you would normally ride. But when you're climbing, you get this constant muscle tension and a lower cadence will help simulate that. Ride on your tops, ride upright, be in a position that you would climb in. Now you're probably used to doing your intervals in your drops or on your hoods to be aerodynamic, to go fast, that's fun. That's not how you simulate climbing. You want to sit upright and hold your hands on your tops. Use that climbing body position and do 10, 20 minutes at a time at a tempo pace, 155 beats a minute, something like that. Focus on those butt muscles, focus on your core, visualize climbing. That's a workout I would do January, February in Florida, and when I would get to the hilly spring races, I could hang on. Another good workout for Florida folks or city folks. Now I'm lucky I live in LA, there's all kinds of great climbs you can kind of escape to. Any part of town, there's a good place to ride. I found there's lots of big cities where that's not the case at all. I remember I was staying in like downtown Houston once and it was just urban sprawl as far as the eye could see for hours. I could not figure out how to get out just to like do a decent ride. Had the same problem in Florida recently. So when that happens, do your ride, keep your heart rate up, do your zone 1, zone 2, and when you see a green light coming up or a good open section of road, do a 30-second all-out interval. It's not a structured workout. It won't look perfect on your power file, but put together 2.5 hours with 8 or 10 30-second all-out efforts. That'll keep you in shape between races or between better training blocks.